I'm Shades.
I'm Mark.
I'm Tori.
I'm Shrimpy.
And I'm Arthur.
Are you sure?
Yes, I am.
It's the first time.
It is the first time.
What book did you write? No.
As you notice, my new do is the first episode since I turned 30. 30 is the new 80. So.
You look beautiful.
I am.
I feel beautiful.
30, flirty, and thriving.
Alright, I guess we'll get started into the questions.
Oh, if we must.
This, really? The first question comes from Beats Have. I'm gonna go Beats Have.
Reverend Holly, is he lost?
Beef oven.
What's one thing that you can look at and it brings you straight back to your childhood?
Your childhood or your childhood?
Childhood.
You left out the word hood, so it just brings you straight back to your child. Usually the cops.
Oops. I don't know about mine.
Well, I would say I had a bunch of drawings that me and my friend used to do that we actually made up an imaginary story where we
Accidentally made up?
Yeah, we were superheroes, but we were also secret agents. But we'd make like a whole bunch of like drawings and like writings and storylines and stuff like that. I have all of those in like a trunk at home, so every time I see that, it's one of the biggest memories I have from my childhood. So I'd go with that.
My head's itchy. I'm not wearing this the whole episode. So. Surprise!
Oh, you really are getting old. Your hair just fell out.
Right there in front of God and everybody.
Deceiver.
He subscribed yesterday. I would actually. I don't know if it's. Does it have to be an object?
Nope.
Just look at, just something you look at.
Oh well, I don't look at this with. I look at it with my earballs. But whenever I hear the theme song to Punky Brewster, it always makes me think of being a kid.
That's Punky Brewster.
Oh my god.
I'm young.
So am I.
Like, I don't even know how to describe what Punky Brewster is, because it's Punky Brewster. Like, there's nothing else like it. It was, like, the greatest show ever.
Oh, it's a show?
Yes.
Okay. I thought it was like a song. You mean like the theme song to Punky Brewster?
That's what I said, is it not?
I thought
Yes.
you said every
We
time
can rewind it, but I'm pretty sure he says it.
I thought you said every time I hear Punky Brewster, not the theme song to Punky Brewster.
I think both is true, but normally I just hear the theme song. But yeah. Oh, I'm going to make you watch it. Greatest show ever. It is the definition of everything that's ever cool in the universe comes from her.
Oh.
Yeah.
I like that she's a female. So, good.
Sexist.
Yeah, a little bit.
And then...
Just towards comedians, because there are not a lot of female comedians.
She's not a comedian. She was a little kid. Although it was funny, I suppose. I mean, some parts of it. And then she grew up and she got massive boobs. So
Nice.
it's a good
relate.
yeah, it's a good message for little kids. Grow up and you'll be super awesome and you get giant boobs. So
That's my life.
Even if you're a boy.
yeah.
Eat more chicken.
Oh, steroids.
All right.
I know.
Mine would probably be like any guitar I see it's like a white guitar. My dad had a white guitar when we were younger, and that's what he had.
They're Caucasian guitars. Those are called ukuleles.
He'd bring it out and play on his guitar. He'd get up to his amp, and me and my sister would always dance around, and it was always a fun childhood memory. I really enjoyed that. I miss it sometimes too.
You didn't turn off my computer. It's dying.
What?
Oh well.
It's going, ah, help me.
Monkey bars.
Monkey bars.
Monkey
Okay.
bars.
Is that where you got your first kiss?
I
The forced one?
You're not green. No. I promise.
it bothers me that when I hear monkey bars, I had such a terrible childhood. I didn't think of the childhood like thing normal. I think of like monkeys drinking alcohol, and I'm like, that sounds amazing. Oh, I wish I had that childhood.
Yeah,
But-
they're great. Great conversationalists. Yeah, I just remember you couldn't reach the ground then. Now you try to relive that memory. Problem is, I reached the ground. But
Sure, we could probably reach the ground.
Yeah. I was born 5'11".
But yeah, just the fun of climbing. And there was a Catholic church just right near the house, and so it was very walkable. So it was kind of fun just to hang out there. And
I tried to go on monkey bars one time, but I slipped and fell, and I blacked out. And then I remember the whole school day went past, and then people were freaking out. And then I went home.
Well, it usually happens.
I don't have very
School
fond
day.
memories of monkey bars.
yeah, monkey bars kicked
He
your
doesn't have
butt.
many memories of monkey bars after that.
Monkey,
Just block them
monkey
out.
bar 1, Arthur 0.
One day.
Mine would have to be a person. It'd be my mom. Duh. Every time I see my mom, I'm like, oh, mommy.
Hey.
You're
Wow.
adorable.
Hold me.
Change me.
Done. You say that from the back of the house.
Alright.
Okay. Next.
Okay. This one comes from Clown Down. If you could replace any actor, actress in a movie with yourself, what movie and role would you pick and why? For example, I would want to replace Bill Murray in Groundhog's Day. Or Groundhog Day. I found Groundhog Choice. I'm not
That is
thinking of
oddly
it till-
relevant. then.
Right?
What?
That's the
'Cause-
premise of the whole show.
Yeah. Groundhog Day, where he
Yeah.
just keeps waking up and he has Groundhog Day again, so that makes sense.
It's a Groundhog.
Because there's more than one. You are subconsciously hilarious.
Okay.
This is a tough one.
I didn't quite understand the question first.
If you could be, if you would replace a character in a movie, who would it be?
So if, okay.
That's what they were getting at. And they said they would be Bill Murray in Groundhog Day.
I
Is
would
that
want.
specifically in a movie, right?
Yes.
Not a childhood memory.
Well, I don't know what character I would be at that time.
I would want to be Legolas from Lord of the Rings. Just, he's awesome. That's what I would want to be. He can take it down a whole elephant by himself.
Yeah, but he can't walk around.
Yeah, he always has to be sliding or skating and stuff.
No, because he's legless.
Boo.
Well, I think it would be awesome.
They're not all gyms.
The first thing that popped in my head was Back to the Future, the first one. They went backwards in time.
Yeah.
Go forwards.
I mean, at some point, he always went back in time.
True.
In every movie.
Maybe because get to drive the Lamborghini.
Who would you be?
Michael J. Fox in Back to the Future, the
When
first
did you
one.
drive a Lamborghini?
What's that car?
DeLorean?
DeLorean, sorry.
You are not even a fan.
Right?
Get off of this table.
I freaked out one day because I was on my way to Kyle's house and I drove past this DeLorean and I'm like, oh my god, that's the car from Back to the Future. I almost like slowed down, let him pass me and to take a picture of it, but I didn't.
You couldn't. He was going 88 miles an hour.
Except instead of hiding the car, I think I would just drive around town. Why not?
Because it's the 1950s and they didn't exist yet, and people would shoot you for being rich.
What's this for drift?
Yeah.
Actually, now that I think about it, I think I would replace Tobey Maguire as Spider-Man. I would be Spider-Man because that was the first movie I saw like in theaters, and as soon as I left and I went to sleep, the first thing I dreamt was I was Spider-Man. So I might as well go with that. Plus, I would have less crying scenes than Tobey Maguire in Spider-Man. So,
I don't know about it.
nay.
I saw you cry once because there was no food in the refrigerator, so.
But that was depressing.
My
And-
girlfriend left me, oh well.
And that's actually pretty good for you because then you get spidey sense before you knock stuff over all the time.
Yes.
Or before you try to get on the monkey bars and fall and
And
get
fall
a
on
concussion.
There you go.
I've gone on the spider bars. Boo.
And then there were two.
Well, oh yeah, Jeremy and Shrimpy. Who would you replace?
Yeah, Jeremy, who would you replace?
Well, it's gotta come to me because you can't think of anything yet. The only thing I could think of was the movie called Redemption. It's based on the TV series 24 with Kiefer Sutherland. I don't know if,
Yes.
I don't know if you've seen it.
Oh my gosh, all of it.
Yeah. So, yeah. I
I
love
saw
that
2
show.
episodes, and that made it 48.
Right.
After that, I couldn't keep up with the math.
I don't know, I just love the show, and it'd be cool to be kind of like a secret agent and go and kill the bad guys. It'd just be awesome.
And now it's back to me.
Yep. All eyes are on you, sir.
I don't know. I've never seen a movie. I'm completely blanking. I really feel like I should, since I get the questions before anyone else, I should probably look into this stuff.
Why don't you just go with what I said? Because you know you want to.
What did you say?
What did you say? That you would want to be Bill Murray in Ghostbusters.
Yeah, but he's Bill Murray. We can't both be Bill Murray.
But it's in a
There's
different
only
universe,
one Bill
so...
Murray.
Yeah, but he can be Bill Murray in Groundhog Day, and you can be Bill Murray in Ghostbusters.
You're really like ruining his career by.
Yeah, I feel like we're really.
You be Egon.
Bill
I'll be
Murray's
Ray.
gonna hate us. Oh.
Oh, no, from Ghostbusters, not right now. Because he's dead.
That's just mean.
Too soon.
Was Betty White ever in a movie?
You can bring her in.
I think
Instead of
he's
Stay
made a lot of
Puft
cameos,
Marshmallow
I
Man.
think, but I can't really think of anything in particular.
I could see you as like replacing the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, just a giant shrimpy.
Because I'm big and white.
Yes.
She was in a movie with Steve Martin and Queen Latifah. What was that movie? What was that movie? This is gonna look crazy to the people.
Audience.
Every day taking a nap.
That was perfect timing.
Queen Latifah,
And Steve
Betty
Martin.
White, and
Steve Martin.
Steve Martin. What movie?
It's time to take my insulin.
He was an attorney, and I remember the movie you're talking about.
Yeah.
And she
was
claimed
his-
to be an attorney, but she was actually in jail or whatever.
Right, she was an ex-con. And then...
Bringing Down the House.
Okay, then I will be Betty White and Bringing Down the House. And if that's not the correct movie, I blame you.
The last city haunts. All right.
Okay.
That was a hassle.
Well, Tasha Miller wants to know if the Quill Table were a department store, what section would you be working in and why?
Gun department.
Yeah, that's a given.
Marking women's underwear.
Yeah, you would.
I'd be in the electronics. Nothing funny there. I just would be.
Because I'm secretly a cyborg.
Because I'm a nerd and I like computers and.
Yeah, see, I was thinking toys for that same kind of reason. But then again, I would get no work done. Wait, is that what you would be or what you would work in?
What section would you be
Yeah, what
working
section
in?
would you be working in?
Oh, so I got both of them. Yeah, I'd have to go with toys. It's like the only thing I would know anything about.
We wouldn't have a grocery department.
Yeah.
Toys and guns. That's all we got.
And some guns is toys.
I like that.
Guns are not toys, they're tools.
Then you're not playing with them right.
Imagine going to this department store, buying a gun, it turns out to like shoot airsoft pellets. Like crap, this store sucks.
Then the jams.
Did you choose?
No,
Tori,
'cause
come on.
I wouldn't want to work in a department store.
But you
would want to
they're
work in
hiring
our
you right now
department
to make
store.
you
we pay above minimum wage.
Yeah, so you're upper level management.
because you're bossy.
I like that.
You're outside parking the carts.
I was gonna be mean, but I don't want to ruin my reputation. But yeah, management.
I think your reputation is mean at this point, so...
Well, I was gonna say I would work in the women's clothing just so I could tell them that their fat butts look good in those yoga pants.
Mark's already there, so...
Yeah, Mark. Do you really want to be there with Mark?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it'd be fun.
Okay.
Square 'em away.
All right, Daphne Noir. It's an awesome last name. Wants to know, what was your favorite book as a child?
I have to think. Forgot most of them.
What's a book?
What's the book?
It's been a long time
I
since
remember
my first
Maniac
book.
McGee.
It's not your first book.
Mine's
My
not.
favorite book as a child.
Mine's not really like that funny or anything. We had a family child Bible that Mom always read to us, and I've actually still got it. I've read it to my kids quite a bit. Like it's not like a full
I remember
featured
those.
Bible or
Yeah,
anything like that,
yeah.
but it's got like the specific
'Cause when I got
excerpts from the
mine-
Bible and certain
Yeah,
stories.
The
it's a
important
story Bibles.
Yeah.
Because I would prefer, actually, I think it'd be hilarious if they made a children's Bible, because when you get to Revelations, that's just gonna be like the greatest thing ever. But yeah, mine's The Velveteen Rabbit. Love that book. Movie's good too, but the book is.
Would Maniac McGee be a children's book? Because I read.
You read as a
No,
child.
if you, yeah, what you read as a child, you could have read War and Peace as a child if that was your favorite book as a child. More power to you.
Okay. Now I'll go with Maniac McGee.
Sounds familiar. I don't know what that is.
It's about a kid.
Oh, okay, I've seen that. Okay.
He was
Narrow it
fast. Yeah.
down.
First thing that popped in my head, True Grit.
Was your kid's book? Really?
That was a book.
Yeah, if they make anything into a movie, it was first a book.
Okay.
Like Passion of the Christ. That one was originally a book.
Oh, one of the books.
The book was better.
My favorite book as a child was, and this is actually a child's book, was Fox and Socks. And I used to bug my grandmother to read that to me every time I came over. And she read it at least 2 or 3 times. That's my favorite. It was adorable.
Go
Will
Dr.
you turn
Seuss.
that off? We're busy.
Sorry, my diabetes is going off.
Well, we're gonna wrap this up.
Okay.
Nah, it's fine. I got half an hour.
Alana Garcia wants to know if we like waffles.
Yes.
Okay. My sister, Morgan Butts, wants to know if you could pick any superpower, what would it be and why? And she said she would pick invisibility so she could pull pranks on people, which is the same thing I would do.
Yes.
She stole it from me, so I'm going to have to come up with something different now.
Yeah, get a different one.
That little
Instant
butthole.
transmission.
That's what sisters are good for, is stealing your good ideas and passing it off as your own. It's wonderful.
And teleportation. Teleportation is what you mean. Instant transmission wouldn't be superheroes. That would be Dragon Ball Z. Teleportation
It's
would be
just
Nightcrawler.
superpower, right? Well,
Yeah, it's not a
just assume
superpower.
like
It's just a
super
regular
ability.
power. It's
It's
an
a
alien
regular
power. No, yeah, but yeah, that's
Yeah.
what's
I like
gonna be.
Instant
Invisibility
transmission or
is-
teleportation or whatever you want to call it. I just want to think of a place and just be there.
Yeah, that was actually my answer. So
Well,
'cause that's the only one that's actually useful in real life. Everything else, if you can only have one power, everything else would be completely useless.
I like invisibility, but if I had to pick another one, fly. Just be able to-
Fly.
All right, but here's the 2 reasons why I think invisibility would actually work for you, because for everyone else it wouldn't though, because you'd have to be naked. And wherever you decide you want to be at and not be invisible, you would be naked. But that would be okay with you.
Yeah, I'll be
but
comfortable with that.
the reason why flying wouldn't work, if you go too high up, you would just die because you couldn't breathe or anything. If you go too low, people would shoot you.
That's true.
You're a witch flying through the sky.
yeah. Or nowadays they would think you're a drone.
Right. But
Just my commute would be a lot easier.
yeah, and you could poop on cars. So
Yeah.
Not mine.
And I could take care of these vultures a lot easier.
Still trying to think what my superpower would be. Don't look at me. I'm still thinking.
power sombrero.
What would that power be?
I don't know.
Get
I would
bigger.
want to be like a shapeshifter. I think that would be really cool.
what if you could only change into one thing?
I didn't say that. I would want to be able to change into anything.
That's not how it works. You can only change into things that you've seen before.
Okay. I can do that. Be able to morph into someone else. That'd be cool. I'd ruin people's lives.
And she
And-
laughs.
And it
You
would be,
sadistic.
I told you I was evil.
yeah, we all know that. It would be hilarious though because you wouldn't be able to change your voice. So you could look like anybody else and you'd still sound like you.
That would be funny.
So you'd have to learn to pretend to mimic other people, which would be even funnier.
Not good at
To see the
mimicking.
president with Tori's voice.
Yeah.
Transform into Barack Obama.
We're still not. We're still.
Wonder Twin Powers activate. Form of Obama.
We
Obama
are.
llama. Well, now I'm gonna have to make that image and put that up there when I said that. So that's gonna be fun for me later. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh right, it's still on us.
Yes.
Well, I don't want Iceman's power, because that's just completely useless. Because if it's slightly warm out, you're done.
Major shrinkage all the time.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't want to control fire, because then I just burn myself a lot.
I would think being impervious to fire.
Mind
that would
control?
cure the ability.
I think it, well, it depends, because if you have, because if we're talking like Human Torch, yes, because he's always on fire. But like Pyro, he still burns himself. Like he's not impervious to fire, he just controls it. He manipulates fire, I suppose. But yeah, I think mind control, I could see that.
Because you're all about bending people to your will.
That's true. That is true.
Then I will take the one that I thought you were gonna pick, and I'll choose teleportation.
You already got that.
Dang it, man!
That's why I
That's
said I
not
couldn't
cool.
do
We
it.
got teleportation, naked, changing into Obama.
I didn't say that.
Right, it's Obama Llama. That's gonna be the new bumper sticker.
So teleportation, nudity,
Super nudity.
super nudity, whatever. Change
Morphing.
more.
I'll tell you what, you can have my mind control. I will take Deadpool's power of comic awareness. That's my favorite. Like he's aware he's in a comic book, so he can like beat you with a thought bubble if he wants to. That's the most brilliant power ever.
You see, now I wish I would have thought that. I'm
late
sorry,
now, man.
I couldn't think of anything there.
Your power is you can steal other people's powers. How about that?
Okay, I'll do that.
That's a good one.
You're
I'm rogue.